Hi folks, David Waring here again with InformedTrades.com and today's lesson of the day. In today's lesson, we're going to continue our module on how to set alerts in the Prorealtime charting package with a look at how to set price alerts to be alerted when something happens with one of the indicators you've placed on your charts. So let's get started.
Okay, so if you haven't done so already, you're going to want to go ahead and pause this video and click the link above this video where you can register for free access to the entire Prorealtime package with end-of-day data for as long as you would like, so you can follow along with the lessons here as well. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is add my indicators to the chart that I want to have an alert on, and you do that by clicking the indicator backtest button here. And that brings up your list of indicators. And the first one that I'm going to add here is moving average. Okay, I'm going to add a 20-period moving average, which is the default, and I like to have that as blue normally, so I'm going to change the colors there to blue. You could change it so it could have a different color for both the uptrend and the downtrend if you wanted to, and I like to have a solid line instead of a dotted line, so I'm going to change that there. Okay. And everything else is good, but you can see here there's a bunch of different parameters there that I can change on the moving average if I would like to. Okay. So the first alert that I want to have is it looks like this 20-period moving average has been playing the role of resistance in the market here on the euro yen. So the first alert I would like to have is if price trades above this 20-period moving average, then I would like to receive an alert. So how I do that is I click the alert button here, and then I click on the chart or on the moving average, and price is the first variable here. There's a number of different ones here, as you can see, and it's going to fluctuate in real time with the market, and I want that price to be greater than, okay, and then you can see here that the moving average now shows up in the value column as well. So greater than this 20-period moving average, okay, and I can do that on a closing basis, or sorry, for the current period or previous period, or I can do it on a closing basis or a real-time basis. And so I want that real-time, and this is going to be an enter long sound is what I want for the default sound there, okay. And once I've done that, I click create alert, and now I have an alert on the chart as it shows here in the options window there of this chart, that I'll be alerted if the price of euro yen trades above the 20-period moving average. Okay, so that's a price indicator combination alert there. So the next thing I want to look at is just a pure indicator based alert, and so again here I'm going to click the indicator backtest button, and then I want to add a MACD to the chart. Okay. And I can, again here, I can change all the colors, and it's very customizable just like everything else in Prorealtime. And I'm going to hit close there, okay. And I'm going to click the alert button here again, and then I'm going to click in the MACD window, which is going to bring up the alert window again here, but this time it's going to be populated with values that I can set for the MACD. So what I'm going to say here is, if the MACD line is greater than the zero line of the MACD, so a bullish crossover of the zero line there, which is right here, in the current period on a real-time basis, then I want to hear the enter long sound and be alerted with a pop-up on the chart for that. Okay, and once I've done that, I can hit create alert there, and you can see the alert image appears in this window here, the settings for this window as well. So I'll now be alerted if the MACD line crosses the zero line, and I also have a separate signal on the chart where I'll be alerted if price trades above the 20-period moving average. Okay, we can also in the charting package tie two alerts together, so both conditions have to be met, but in this example, if either condition is met, I'm going to get an alert. And so in our next lesson, we'll look at how to tie those things together if we only want to be alerted if both those conditions are met. Okay? That's our lesson for today. As always, if there's any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And good luck with your trading.